So welcome to Round Mountain Tai Chi. So continuing on with this little sort of free course that I'm just going to, I'll maybe regularly sort of refresh some of these videos as I go through just to try and keep it current, but leave the other ones on there as well. Maybe you can see progression either in the technology I use or in some of the things I say, because it won't always be the same. So let's have a look at this first sort of actual moving posture where something actually happens, because last video we just looked at this sort of real primordial one, this Wuji posture. Okay, so this first posture, let's have a look at what it looks. Let's just see what it looks like to start with. Okay, so there we go. We're just separating our weight out. Okay, drifting across, and our hands are inflated a little bit. Okay, so this is the sort of preparation posture. Okay, Yu Beishe. If my memory serves me correctly, I should note some of these things down. So heels together, toes apart. Okay, again, all that other stuff that I talked about in the previous video. Crown of the head pointing up. Don't inflate your chest or anything, just allowing that to sort of sink. Your belly's relaxed, just that kind of a thing almost. Okay, arms loose by your sides. So the first thing that happens is we're going to sink all our weight down onto that right leg. Okay, it means our waist will go slightly to the side. So all our weight is on this leg now. Now the hands inflate in front of the thighs. Okay, so there's a little bit of gap in there. There's also a little bit of gap up here. So when it's a warm day, like today, it could be a bit of a blessed relief if the breeze gets in there. Okay, so we're here. We're then going to take our step to the side. So because all our weight is on this leg, we can just lift this one off without having to wobble, hopefully. Okay, we're just going to step out a little bit. We're not going for length or anything. We just want a little bit. Okay, toes down and then the heel down. And the foot is pointing straight to the north. North, you say, but you're not pointing to the north. Geographically, I may not be, but the front of the class will always be treated as north. Okay, it makes it a lot easier than trying to sort out left, right, front, back, north, south, east, and west. It'll be. So that foot has gone out there. If you're still standing like I am, this leg is telling you, you got to give me a break in a minute. So now we're going to transfer our weight across. Now we're going to keep our hips nice and loose here, which might allow our waist to sort of turn a little bit. So, when we stepped out, it's sort of square. So as it comes across, it may turn. You don't have to force it. Just allow it to be somewhere comfortable. Then we're going to square that right foot so its toes are pointing to the north. So we're on parallel tracks here. Then we'll just stand up, straighten in the legs and equalize the weight. Now when I say straighten the legs, we're not sort of trying to lock the legs out, okay? It's just straighten them up like this, okay? So once again, heels together, toes apart, arms loose by your sides, gaze horizontal and level, just allowing your breath to calm itself, crown of the head pointing up to heaven. There's only a few things to think about there. We sink all the weight down onto the right leg. Hands inflate in front of the thighs. Take our step out to the left. Place the foot down. Then we transfer the weight. The waist can just be in a relaxed position there. When all the weight is on this leg, on the left leg, we can turn the right leg to point to the north, right foot to point to the north, and stand up equalizing the weight. Okay? So this is where we're separating yin and yang, light and heavy, left and right, that sort of thing. Okay? So again, from that starting position, all the weight down onto the left leg. Left leg, really? I just put all my weight down onto the right leg. Okay, So all the weight goes down onto the right leg. We step to the left. Then we transfer all our weight onto that left leg. We can turn the right foot so its toes point to the north. We can stand up, equalizing the weight. Okay, like that. Again, you can just sort of stand here like this for a while. Again, allowing those thoughts to continue to settle and sink, if they haven't already. Sometimes might be questioned whether I have any thoughts to sink. Some days it definitely feels that way, but anyway, let's just go through this once more. So, arms loose by your sides, heels together, toes apart, crown of the head, sort of pulling itself up gently, okay? So sink all the weight down onto the right leg. Hooray, got it right that time. Then we take our step to the left, toes point to the north. Transferring our weight over onto our left leg, we turn the right foot to the north, stand up, equalizing the weight. Okay. So whenever we move our feet, aside from a couple of key exceptions, because every roll needs to have an exception, we will always have more weight on the other foot. Okay? That's something else worth thinking about. So that is that preparation posture. So we're getting ourselves into this nice sort of position here, hip width. So it's kind of hip width, shoulder width, that kind of thing, ready to start on our form. So, as ever, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.